Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be try to capture a live trade here. This is PXLW. What I'm looking at is to try to build a long trade. If it can go down to 789, this is the 2-minute chart here that we're looking at. You can see that candle up there is suggesting that there's going to be some sort of pullback here, which has happened. But the overall trend of the chart is up. So if it pulls back some more, it could be a nice little solid long trade. For me, being that I'm using the 2-minute, I would just be looking for a quick little turnaround, so not looking to score a killing or anything like that. And being this is more for just kind of educational purposes, I don't want to try to get myself in trouble by going too in depth here. So as you can see, it's starting to let me zoom in some more. Starting to layer out here and see if it can head back up here. Could be a potential short up there. The daily chart is very overextended already. So if it doesn't drop down anymore and start to head back up, I may look to try to go short here. But we'll play it by ear here. If I do get filled in anything, it'll be down in this section of the video. So let's see, starting to head back up a little bit. What is that? High is at 816. So yeah, break of 816. It's going to spring it back upwards. And that high is at 830. So 830 could be a nice little potential short. Really just depends on whether or not you think it's going to be able to break through that high or not. You can see here that volume has really surged back in here. Somebody in the chat room said it was just on CNBC, so I'm assuming this is the surge of the volume. Why that's all come in all of a sudden, being on a mainstream show like that. So I don't have any positions in right now. I'm still just watching the chart, trying to gauge things, see if I want to make a move or not yet. But we may just be entering into a consolidation period here after a move there, but it's starting to head up here now. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try it. Last time the sellers came in at 829 up there. So I'm going to put in an order at 829 to short. And it's going to be, like I said, a very quick trade because I understand the tide is against me. So if it pulls back at all, I'll be looking to cover very quickly. So I'm going to put in my sell order up there. Like I said, if I get filled, it will be down there. And then, I'm going to just look for something relatively quick. So I'll probably buy back in pretty soon after getting filled, if I do get filled, that is. That's kind of the move I was hoping for. Hoping for it to go up there and get filled there. I'll give it one more chance. And there you can see I am now in. And price is moving up, so what I may try to do here is bring up my costs some, or raise my average cost, I should say. So first let me see where it kind of settles down at a little bit. So I'm going to go for some more shares up there at 839. Again, you can see down there, 829 was where I got in. So I have an order to cover at 825. See if it can pull back here. Hopefully that was just somewhat of a little temporary breakout there. But like I said, daily chart, super overextended. So you got to think that this thing's running out of gas eventually. Let's see if 830 can get pushed back down. Going back for, see if my 825 can get hit here. $826, $827. Again, this will close out if I do indeed get hit. Heading back up a little bit now. Maybe it's not going to pull back enough. I think still sitting in my favor a little bit here. Like I said, overall context daily, pretty overextended. So I don't want this video to get too long. So why don't I do this? I'll pause it. If I try to add to my position or anything, I will let you know. But well, here we go. Looking like 830 is getting hit again. Well, anyways, I'll if it looks like it's getting close to getting filled on my cover, I will be back to update that. But for now, we'll just I'll keep you posted. All right, we are back. You can see getting back into my range. 30. There's just buyers that keep on creeping up in there. Just needs to roll over a tad bit more, and I'll get the point that I want. There's 828s now getting hit. $827s. So you can see over here, chart's getting a little sideways. You know, obviously I want it to kind of just roll over. Doesn't need to go much further than what it is right now, but if I'm going to be able to get out here, it needs to just pull back just a little bit, tad more. $826s are getting hit pretty good. But boy, oh boy, they just don't want to go down to 825, do they? Well, I don't want to keep it running. Like I said, if I think it's going to come back down, I will be back here to update it. And oh, sorry about that. That fast. I mean, and this was fast too. I wanted to cancel my order at 825, but in literally a blink of an eye, like I couldn't even. And I was watching it like a hawk, and the cursor was on the buy button, or the record button, that is, and just like that, I mean, it just totally fell. And you know, I wanted to move it down to right around the 8, not that much more, but you know, 822-ish area, just because the 826 area was holding up so well. 826, 827 was holding up so well as support that I figured, you know, a break of that, and it should head down to at least the low 820s. You know, I doubt I would have put what is this moving average at? That would have given us an idea. That's at 817. So yeah, I would have probably put it right around 820 based on this moving average. You can see it went down there and hit it, and I would have been filled. But you know, I apologize. You didn't even get to see me. You can see there I am closed out of position now for a $200 trade. But bummer, you know, that would have been a better one had I been. But like I said, this is why I don't really like to trade, or I should say record trades, because it's go one way or another. Try to reset my order or get the video rolling again. And in this case, it happened so fast I didn't do either. So I'm not blaming anything on me doing the video here, but it just is an example of how, you know, I give the people that do this all the time a lot of credit, because it's difficult to do, trying to talk, trying to make sure things are recording, trying to make sure the video doesn't get too long. But anyways, at least you guys got to see a live trade. Didn't quite work out the way it wanted to. I would have liked to seen it go up a little bit more. I had another shorting order in that I was going to try to build a little bit better position, but it didn't go up and hit as high as I wanted it to. So I didn't get the share size I ideally liked, but you know, $200 in a few minutes, not too bad, but just too quick and difficult when you're trying to do a video. So I'll try to do some more of these, but like I said, well, now it's looking like it's really going to roll over, but it is what it is. I'm not going to complain about $200. Sometimes when you're trading against a bunch of black boxes out there, that's just how it goes. So I just wasn't able to get it up, but so hopefully you learned something. Like I said, started short here based on, you know, this being the previous high. It did go up a little bit more, but when you know the overall context of the daily chart, and keep in mind this was a day trade scalp. So I mean, you know, within the context of the overall, you know, I knew that if I built some sort of position and it rolled over, didn't have to reverse or anything like that, just even a rollover, pullback, is still going to provide some nice profit. So that was my strategy going in. and it didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to for various factors, but it is what it is. Hopefully you learned something. If you're interested in getting trade ideas and stuff like this, sign up for my private trading group. We have all sorts of stuff, live chat room, and many traders are in there. So if you want to hang out with me and other traders during the trading day, sign up for the private trading group. There's links above this video where you can do that, and down below the video. And here you go. You can see now reversing over. So yeah, it would have been very nice short had I been able to build this position size that I wanted to. But hey, hindsight's 20/20. So anyways, thanks for listening. Hope you learned something.